Sometimes I stare in the mirror longer than I should. Often I wonder why we get the reflections we get. Reflections are funny though, like friendships, for example. I think one of my most potent friendships that I have is with my female best friend. She is a reflection if I ever met one. She mirrors me in ways that make me question myself, make me evaluate myself, make me enjoy myself in a way that gives me comfort that I'm not the only fucked up person out there, or I'm not the only troubled person out there, or I'm not the only person enjoying certain privileges that come with my existence, right? And it's interesting to me because we're going on almost 10 years worth of friendships. And when I look at the things we've shared with each other as far as stories about our rosters and resumes and what have you, she's definitely someone that I admire because she's honest. Well, she's honest with me. She's honest with herself to a degree, right? And it's interesting to say the least because I'm a guy, she's a girl. She has luxuries, I have luxuries. She doesn't. She has a biological clock, I don't. She has a social currency I don't have. Hers is free, I have to work for mine. She can get away with murder, I have to be an evil genius to get away with murder. It's interesting. But when I think about it, it's really mind blowing because it doesn't have to be that way, but it is. And it makes me look at my other relationships that I've had with women, actual intimate relationships where there's sex and romance involved and vulnerability that comes with certain things. And those relationships are very reflective. Attracting a woman that isn't sure about me reflects when I'm not sure about somebody else, let alone myself. A lot of times, what I'm starting to notice is I'm not really getting karma in terms of how I've treated other people. I'm getting karma based on how I treat myself. Super weird. But it's kind of just like, where do you get off? You know what I'm saying? Where do you get off with that? It's interesting. So again, sometimes I find myself looking in the mirror longer than I should. Often I wonder why we get the reflections we get. And again, when it comes to me and my best friend, the people that we've dealt with, the people that we've attracted, I think personally, she might disagree, but I think personally, like, they're reflections of us, these people, especially with me and women. These women reflect me in ways that are just disgusting to me. One girl can reflect my desperation. Another girl can reflect my overthinking. Another girl can reflect my not feeling good enough. Another girl can reflect my dishonest ways, right? Another girl can reflect my self-absorbed bullshit. It's interesting, but from time to time these type of scenarios bring out an aspect of my writing, and I can definitely enjoy how I go about sharing that. You know what I'm saying? Crazy enough, I would go so far as to say it's like a riddled craving, if you will. How these reflections, they come and go. And at times, if you're not really sure, it can be a riddle, to say the least, on where this is coming from, what this is, why right now, who is this, what, why. And it can draw me in a way that makes me go, and inspiring to know I still have that effect, yet I'm numb to the mind that you bring. You feel sometimes you crave this. That's the saddest part. If you had me, maybe you could cherish it, but I won't return. Even when I reach out, I move further away. I still turn behind me, catch up, get a sample. Adore is proper, is classy. Check the chamber because your heart may blast me. Concede, elaborate, use your words. I don't flinch easy. I'd rather we collaborate, but you stay restless, ignorant, persuasive, careless. You tease me. Am I paying for this? I don't mind, but would it work if we flipped the appetite and fed it from another side? Is that how you want to receive this? Take you as you are. It's a joke. I like teasing hope. The struggle is how I perceive this. Mind your filth. I've kept enough rope. I can't make you a believer. Mind games are a slippery slope. And with all of that, it's kind of just like again and again, these reflections pop up. And it's so interesting to me because this notion that a relationship, a situation, an encounter is really a mirror. It's weird to think that relationships, encounter, and what have you, etc. They're mirrors. A person of the opposite sex, or if you're into the same sex, those people can mirror you. They can mirror your judgmental ways, your overthinking patterns, your not feeling good enough, your trauma, the way we trauma bond with each other through sex and intimacy is just mind blowing to me. But I've grown to really accept that and value it because when I look at the women I've dealt with in the last 5 years, I'll keep it in that bubble. When I look at the women I've dealt with in the last 5 years, the more I've grown closer to myself, the more I understand my relationships with these women. Whether it was infidelity, hospitality, boredom, leisure, what have you. Holy shit. This key component of this interaction, this relationship, this moment in time, this emotional archive that I have is a reflection. It's showing me why I need to be better with myself. I love that shit. I really do. It's a little self-absorbed exercising in my case but I love it. I love it. As my inner Kanye West would say, oh my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. I love it though. But having said all of that, sometimes I look in the mirror too long. Often I wonder why we get the reflections we get. And sometimes, often, it's just proof that nothing is wasted. I like that.